going nowhere. I ain't blowing no smoke. I mean, I've been sober, but you should've known it. I wasn't going.
Hey Royal Babes, and welcome to my channel. So I wanted to do something really soft, not too much glam, but more on the natural side. It had to be quick because I only had about 25 minutes to do my makeup and get ready. So pretty much what you see me doing right now is going in with that Nivea Creme Moisturizer. Next, I'm going to go in with the Milke Hydro Primer. Okay, Royal Babe, so if y'all should know anything about me, is that I'm definitely going to have my music when I'm doing my makeup or getting ready. So you see me having a jam session right there. But back to the makeup. This primer is awesome. So I did get the smaller size because I didn't know if I would like it, but I love it. It is now my new favorite. As soon as you apply it, you can feel like a gripping sensation. I just knew it was going to have my makeup laid, okay? Now, this is the oldest trick in the book. I still use Milk of Magnesia for my face. It depends on the look and how long I'll be wearing the makeup. That really determines if I apply it. But for the most part, yes, I still use Milk of Magnesia. Now, when I am applying it, I apply it to specific areas. So any areas where I have bigger pores, where my pores are showing, or where I know that I perspire the most. Okay, fact number 2, I am very clumsy. As you can see, I spilled all of that juice all over my legs, my gown, everything. But once I got myself together, I jump right into these brows. The brows for me are my favorite part. I get the most compliments on my brows because I do not play. Now, on myself or clients with fuller brows, I do not create a new brow. I literally just stick to their natural shape of their brow. Now, if I have a client that has thinner brows, yes, I will go ahead and create that brow, which is a breeze for me as well. But yeah, I like to stick to natural looking brows, brows that fit my client's face or even my face. Although hair store brow pencils work just fine, I prefer to use the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow. I'll either use the shade 5 or 4. 4 is my go-to, but I can work with 5 as well. Told y'all, here's another jam session. A quick brow tip: it's okay to outline your brows, but when you're filling them, make sure you're making hair-like strokes so you can get a more natural brow. Okay, y'all, so we got a little time here so I can tell y'all about myself. I am AP the Barbie. I go by AP for short. I am a makeup artist. I have been doing makeup since 2017, and I'm based in Detroit. I also have an online boutique, which is called Urban Queens Brand. I have had that brand going since 2019. So I've been in business, or a business owner, for a few years. A fun fact is that I am in love with fashion. Really in love with fashion. Like, that's my first love. So before I even became a makeup artist or a brand owner, I was a wardrobe stylist. Yes, a whole wardrobe stylist. And if y'all haven't noticed yet, I love food. I love eating. So I'm probably going to be doing that in every video. There is nothing I hate more than seeing a boxy brow. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So go ahead, take that spoolie and blend out the ends or the tip of your eyebrows so that they look natural. Now for my concealers, I use 2 different concealers, which are both by Too Faced Born This Way. I use Chestnut and Maple. When applying my concealer, I apply the lighter color to where my brow bone is, and then the darker shade to the inner part of my brow. I do that because it gives a more natural looking lid without having that halo when you apply your eyeshadow. So I went in with Maple on the outside of my brow where my brow bone is, and then Chestnut is what I use on the inner part of my brow. It's also what I use on the top of my brow, so Chestnut is the shade that is closest to my skin tone. Now, the shade that I put all over my lid pretty much depends on the look that I'm going for. So if I'm going for a more natural look and I'm using more neutral shades, I'm going to go with Chestnut. But if I'm doing colors or I want the colors to show a little bit more, then I'll go in with Maple and then just blend it all out. Now, I consider this to be a crucial part of doing my brows because I hate going over and over adding layers of concealer. So I pretty much like to get it in one whop, and then I'll just go in and touch it up or touch up certain areas, as you can see, wherever I feel like it needs it. Now I'm about to start blending those brows. Now when I blend, I do not rub it or anything like that. I literally just tap it. Right now, this is not the brush I usually use to blend out my concealer, but this did the job. It was a flat brush. I don't know which one actually. It was a Real Techniques brush though, but it was small enough. It got in the creases and it did what it was supposed to do. Now sometimes I will go in with my pencil just to fill in a couple spaces or sharpen up my lines, whatever I feel like I need to do. I will do that to make sure I get the perfect brow. Just real quick, why was I singing and dancing so hard in this part? Like, what was going on? I don't even know what song I was listening to. Oh my god, wait till y'all see how flawless this blend is. Like, there's no halo, there is no, like, it was flawless. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm picking up that pencil again. I told y'all I will go in with my pencil as many times as I need to make sure I get the best brow that I can get. And I know y'all see all these faces I'm making, but I promise you, I feel like it's necessary because I will do anything to not crease my concealer. So yeah, the crazy faces are necessary. This is my first time doing a full tutorial, and I never realized I legit sing every song that comes on. I know y'all see that I have not stopped singing yet. I have not stopped singing since I've started this tutorial. Okay, y'all, so now that we got that smooth base, we're gonna go in with our Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. So it is the lightest one. That's pretty much what you want to put on your eyes, the lightest translucent powder you can find. I just happen to love Laura Mercier. Some people use Airspin, I don't know, but yeah, I'm sticking with my Laura. I got you, girl. It's me with these fingers, like I'm really hitting notes and missing everyone. Sorry y'all, I was a little late showing y'all the setting powder, but when I'm done with my brows, I like to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel just to set everything in, seal it, make sure it does not move and it does not go anywhere. This works for me. I usually add this, let it dry, and then I'll add some setting powder on top so that my brows last all night. Okay, so now we have our brow set and we have our base set. We're gonna go in with our eyeshadow. I love this brand. I love this brand. I love this palette. Too bad they are going out of business. So when applying my eyeshadow, I always start out really light, because if you come in too hot, ain't no going back. You gonna have to make that color work. Now me, I like very soft eyes, everything blended in very well, so I do go in very light and then just add more color as I go. I really could have added this color and then just added a slightly lighter color, or just added the entire color to my eyelid and call it a day, but I did want to add a couple more colors. So this palette that I am using is the Painted Desert palette, which is awesome. You can use it for summer and fall would be my favorite seasons to use this palette, because the colors are awesome. I did go ahead and switch into another palette, which you'll see in a second. The other palette that I switched into was the Bronze Metal palette, which is more so a lot of browns and neutral colors. I love neutrals, so you see that's why I love this palette. But there's a brown in there that I really thought would look great with the look I was going for, so I did go ahead and switch into that palette. You see how starting off really light can allow you to get a really good blend, a flawless finish. Look at how all my colors are kind of blending in together. You cannot tell me that that is not an effortless blend. I'm going in with a lighter shade because I want to give a nude-ish look on my lids. So that's pretty much what I'm going for with this color. And my eyes are done. So we're on to the foundation, which I use NARS, and I use both shades, New Caledonia and Macau. I usually will go in with Macau, but in the summer I'll add New Caledonia just because I'm darker in the summer. Now for blending my foundation, I will use a beauty blender. That is my favorite way to go. But if I don't have one, or if I don't have one clean, I'll use a brush as well. Just my go-to is to use a beauty blender. Okay, so I did forget to add me putting the concealer on my face, but I went in with the Chestnut on as the base, and then on top of that I went in with the Maple. Now for my contour, I did use a NARS concealer to conceal. It is a smaller one because it was something I was testing out. However, I did end up liking it. So I contoured with Dark Coffee in the NARS concealer. Now I chose a light concealer, so I chose to go light on the concealer because remember I did want a softer look. So I didn't want any, really strong concealers or, anything that's really gonna take away from my natural features. To blend out my concealer, I start out on the outside first, so I do the edges, the perimeter, however you want to word it, and then I go ahead into the middle and blend everything out. Now I will go up into my eyelid or where my eyeshadow is. I have no problem with that. I will sacrifice that because it's a quick fix. I just want to make sure that everything is blended and meshing very well. To set the highlight on my face, I do go in with Mercier, but I go in with the translucent honey powder, and while that is baking, I just go ahead and add my bronzer. I don't usually carve out my contour, but I guess today I was feeling a little spicy. I don't know about y'all, but mascara on the bottom of my lashes or my bottom lashes is a must if I'm not adding false individuals. Okay, remember I told you I was a brand owner? Here's my lashes and my lash glue that I actually wore for this look. Now for the date night part of the video, we ended up going to Morton's. This drink was something that the bartender made. It was pretty sweet, but it was actually kind of good. As far as the food, I had lamb chops with asparagus and mashed potatoes, and my date had the bone-in ribeye with bacon mac and cheese and asparagus as well. We did also end up getting the same drink. She didn't like it as much. She thought it was too sweet. I actually liked it because I do like sweet drinks. Other than that, the food was awesome. You can just see by the expressions I'm making that this lamb chop was everything. The sides were actually pretty good too. I pretty much tasted the mac and cheese as well. I ate all the sides, to be completely honest. But the bacon mac and cheese was actually pretty good. I never thought about having bacon in my mac and cheese. But I have to say, it was good. Now you're actually about to see me try everything. So I started with the lamb chops, Then I went over to the asparagus, the mashed potatoes, and then the mac and cheese. I did not taste her steak. I'm not sure why I didn't, but I didn't. And we actually didn't have a chance to eat all of our food there. We ended up taking it home because they do give you nice size portions. The sides are literally huge. Like, they have to be made to share. But thank you so much for watching my video. This is pretty much the end. I'm gonna finish tasting the sides, and that's pretty much it. I hope y'all enjoyed the mini tutorial as well as the mini vlog. Next time we're gonna go in depth so I can take y'all really with me to see everything, so we're not missing anything, we're not cutting anything out. But until then, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of the things, and we'll see you next time. See you, babe.